let's start day one of solving puzzles. So we are having with our first puzzle. It seems like we are going to win the puzzle of in the end of the variation. So it starts with rook knight takes c6, queen takes queen, and now we'll take the bishop with check, and it also forks queen and queen, king and queen. So knight takes e6 with check, king has to move, and we'll take the queen. And we are up a bishop after end of this variation. Next one, e4. So we are noticing that the queen is almost trapped here, and anything else is there. So I think it should start with knight g6. Only move is there. Queen h5, and now we'll deliver. And now it should be bishop g4, and we'll win the queen in exchange of bishop. Let's move on to our next puzzle. Knight knight 4, knight c3. Okay, so we are noticing that c b2 pawn is undefended, and after taking that also rook will be in attack. So it should start with queen takes b2, rook, rook comes to b1. Now we'll take this undefended knight, which is attacked twice by queen and knight. So we'll take the knight with check, queen takes, and now we'll take the queen. So we're up a piece. Next one, rook takes c1, c8, and now we are noticing that queen and rook is on same diagonal, so we can fork it and win the exchange. So bishop a3. So now what should we take, king or queen or rook? So I think we will take the rook. Next one, this is the endgame puzzle, king and pawn endgame. King goes to c6. So now we are infiltrating with our king, and we'll pick up h5 pawn, and probably f5, and then we'll be able to create passer. So it should be king h3, king comes to d4, king h4. Now c4. It now it's important to take the c pawn with b pawn, not with d pawn, because if we take with d pawn, then we allow the counterplay with that passer. So the black piece is uh, able to create a passer on d file. So that's why it's important to take the pawn with b takes c4. Next one, king g2. Now okay, so we can notice that the king and knight are on same rank, and we can fork it by f going to f2, which is covered by 3 times our rooks and bishop. So it should be rook f2 check, bishop rook takes f2, rook takes f2 check, king s2, and now we'll take this free knight. Rook, okay, it's not. So okay, it's a mating net. It's queen h2 checkmate. Let's move on to next puzzle. Bishop c4. So I think we can capture that bishop, because that in that process we will able to win the bishop, and if queen takes bishop, then we can take it back with our queen. So it should be queen takes bishop, b takes c4, and now we'll take this queen. So in end of this variation we are up a bishop. Let's move on to the next one. Bishop c1, and we are noticing that the queen is unguarded on on f4, but the bishop is in between. So we'll first take this pawn with check. So we'll sacrifice the rook. So it's like rook takes g6 check, bishop has to take. Now we'll take this undefeated queen with check, queen takes f4 check. Let's move on to the next one. Rook g8. Now we are noticing that we have one check along the second rank, 7th rank. So we first deliver check. So it's queen b7 check, queen has to move, and now we will able to win the queen, because we are delivering check with our knight, and in that case queen has to take. So knight f7 check. Next one, f takes e4, and we are noticing that the rook is pinned to the king. So we can, and it's also after we take the pawn it will be attacked 3 times. So it should be rook d takes e4. Now king comes to protect the rook, but now we can move the king by delivering check from f file. So rook e1, so rook f1 check. No, it's okay. So it should be rook f4 check. Okay, so first we have to take. In that variation we will win the queen. So takes. Next one, it seems like the queen is trapped and there is no escaping square, so bishop f4 will trap the queen. So it's bishop f4 and now goes there, so we will win the bishop. Bishop takes g5. So today I am going to solve the puzzle of the day, and after that I will try to continue this series tomorrow. So let's move on to our last puzzle of the day. A4, okay, so after rook c5, queen will be under attack, and it also deliver, it also ready, rook will also ready to deliver check on g4 g5. So it should start with rook c5, queen takes, and b takes c5. So that's it for today. I will